So, we are back yet again in another super flat episode. Haven't been doing too much. I've just been gathering some logs to turn into planks to get some sticks, as well as gathering some cobblestone to make some cobblestone walls to put around this village, because I figured why not, we gotta start somewhere. And the slime problem is still raging on. Day, please. Anyways, I have one little baby villager here. Nope, did not need to do that. Okay. I shall grab another stone. I'm doing this for the sole reason of I need emeralds so I can upgrade this toolsmith for some diamond tools. That is my plan. The only reason why I was doing some off-camera things was because I was watching an Ethos Slab video. His latest video, actually, of Hermitcraft. That was what I was doing instead of recording. Ooh, yummy XP. And now we have a bunch of slimes in my way. And my iron sword is almost broken. But at least we have some emeralds. We have 38 emeralds. Nice. Hello? You're not gonna get in here. Ow. Excuse me, I was talking to this child at the door. Now let's try again. We're gonna need one of these because we're eventually going to be raking the dirt here. But for now, we shall go like so. Oop! Sorry. I did not mean to hurt you. Swear. Ah. Okay, I have survived thus far. Ah. Damn. Well, time to get back to it. At least I did not know very far. Yum 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 yum. Okay. There we go. Okay. And there goes my iron sword. Well, not like I needed it anyways. That's a lie, actually I do need it. It's killing many mobs at the same time. So much easier. Alright. I am not spending 2 emeralds on a stone shovel. Not worth it. And there we go. Eat this. And this poultry, so get back to this. Oh yeah, by the way, you're useless to me, so there we go. You all saw absolutely nothing. I did not kill that villager. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. You are clearly seeing things. So now we just choppy chop down these trees. Choppy chop. I don't know, I feel like when I'm doing these boring things on camera, do I like cut them out? Do I start telling stories? I don't know. I'll figure it out one day. Ow, bro. I'm trying to talk to the viewers here. Please. Now. What was I talking about? I don't know. I'll probably remember when I start editing this video later. Oh, there goes a child. Oh, and there's another child. Okay. Meow. 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 Yum yum yum. Yum 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 yum. Yum yum yum. Tasty. Hey. Carrot. Like so. And taters. And then wheat. Just wheat. Here we go. Nom nom nom. Nope. Children, get into your boat. Get into the boat. Here we go. Children down the boat. There's one child right over there. Then we also have another 2 children over there. Nice. Alright, good enough. Anyways, back to what I was saying earlier about me watching the latest Ethos Slav video. I believe it was Hermitcraft Season 11, Episode 6 of Ethos Slav's video on his channel. I personally believe it was phenomenal, as always. They go to sleep. Don't want these children dying on me. That'd be bad. One of these days, a wandering trader will spawn. Mark my words. No, my emeralds. They must have burned. No. I am so upset. Well, my things, why? It must be the emeralds. Oh, well, I can get more. They're like really easy to get. And that is 9 emeralds back. But that is not enough. Well, I guess we're going to start tearing down these houses. Well, this house specifically, because that's what I said I was going to do last episode. I said the last episode I would take down this specific house, and I am true to my word, and that is what I am going to do. I am committed. I started this series, and I shall continue for as long as I can. I don't know how long that is going to be, but we shall find out together, and hopefully I continue. What do people talk about when they do these things? I feel like people start telling a story or something. I don't know. Alright. But seriously though, like, what do people talk about when they're doing this stuff? feel like I'm not that interesting. I feel like the best I can do is like, I don't know, talk about Permacrafters or something, I don't know. But we run back over here and we go. Honestly, I feel like I'm just not even making sense anymore. Just talking nonsense. Hey, bro, rude. What I really want is some spruce and dark oak. So, but I have to wait for a wandering trader to provide me for that stuff, and it might take quite a few tries. But I also kind of want mango. Mangoes is nice. And some leather wood. Speaking of, I should probably get back to trying to find some more blacksmiths for the obsidian. But another time, another time. Yeah, like so. Yeah, we gotta keep going. Have to go to about here. Now let me just work that one block and place it here as a marker. Now, next order of business. Well, I suppose you could probably start finding more blacksmiths again. That'd be useful. Then horsey horse. Here you are, my lovely. Yeah, I almost forgot, I don't have a name for you. I have to name you at some point. Which way have I not gone? Well, I definitely been that way. I think I've been that way. I'm gonna try this way. I don't think I've been this way. Maybe I have. Who knows? Nothing to write home around, unfortunately. Nothing of good use, anyways. No blacksmiths. Truly tragic. But I can definitely steal these composters. I mean, steal you. Still have to give my horse a name. Not sure. Not good with names. If anyone has a good name suggestion, leave them down in the comments, please. I suck with coming up with names. Anyways, let's see. I'm going to steal the brewing stand, because clerics are the villagers that give you redstone. And we are definitely going to need redstone in the future when I decide to build redstone contraptions. Like, we all get. I'll need redstone once we have an iron farm going. Oh, I think about it, I should have killed that iron golem. Oh well, too late. Okay. In here we go. And then well, you really like to have the parties in there. So yes, cauldrons. Got some other workers. Well, they'll probably ever need one, but you know, you never know. Alright, hello Iron Golem. Come here. This time, please don't kill me. Ooh. Ah, gosh darn it. Okay, so I've already been that way. What was it? This way. Alright, at least I didn't die too far from home. But I gotta remember, every village I go to, I should start setting a spawn point. Because I keep inventory turned off because that makes things more fun. Because I always get bored and never have anything to do. Because with keep inventory on, what was it, like 12 years of playing with keep inventory on, and I only started playing with keep inventory turned off like sometime in the big 2025. And yes, I know it's 2026, but shh, you don't need to know that. You're wrong. And there goes the sunset. Leslie, can be the only one who really loves this skin. Ow. Girl, I'm trying to talk here. What was I saying? But yes, this is probably my favorite skin ever. Does it match the channel name or my username? No, it does not. Do I care? Also no, because they think it's pretty nice. I'm just gonna seal this bed, honestly. Let's see. There we go. And it was this way. Let's count it. Okay. Yep. It has not been 5 minutes, so my stuff should theoretically still be there. I'm just gonna take in the full glory of my skin. So nice. Gorgeous. Like, look at those, what a chroma eyes. Like, one's like a pinkish red, the other's yellow. So gorgeous. Anyways, let's see. Okay, my horse is there. There's the Iron Golem. And there is my staff. Whee! My staff. Yippee! Okay. You just gotta like so. Okay, there we go. You gotta grab all these composters, because I will eventually need them. That's pretty nice. Excuse me. Ooh. More bundles. Where's my collection? Just like so. Alright, we can go to that village. Where's that village? Either one looks like they have a blacksmith, though. How unfortunate. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go to that one. Alright, can you hear her see? Yeah. Okay, well, there's nothing interesting here, so we'll probably see who I am. So, only after I lose the village. Rubber fire pot. Yeah, thank you. Oh, yeah. Um, Speaking of fire pot, actually, I remember watching a Pearl Listens to Moon's video where she was giving, it was a Hermitcraft video where she was giving Impulse SV his, netherite armor, as he is the deputy of Fire Chief, fire, or whatever you want to call it. And, well, she explained how fire pot's actually useful. You don't burn if you have like two pieces of your armor that has fire plot on it. Restoration 2 now. I found that very fascinating because I never knew that. And maybe I'll actually use it. Or maybe I will not. Who knows? I found that piece of information very fascinating. This is why I watch Hermitcraft, because the more you learn things, you'll probably never figure out on your own otherwise. And I actually didn't even know Hermitcraft existed until recently. Recently as in like, until like late 2024, 2023 or something. Yes, fun fact, I actually did not know Hermitcraft existed until their Season 9 crossover with Empire Season 2. And which I found pretty interesting, but I just didn't feel like going back and watching episodes. It just felt like so out of my depth, you know? It's a whole new thing. I want to dive right into it. I did a little bit of research, and then season 10 rolls around, and then I watched the and then I started watching Hermitcraft. Though I only watched one Hermit throughout the whole season, which I kind of regret now looking back. But whatever, it is what it is, I suppose. And the Hermit that I watched throughout all of season 10 is Igzumaloid. He's always gonna be my favorite Hermit, probably. But anyways, I am watching at least like half of the Hermits in season 11. And that's interesting how we go from barely being, go from going from like not knowing a server to like being somewhat interested to now being just completely obsessed. Yes, I will admit I'm a little obsessed, but I genuinely love Minecraft, and they have very nice interactions with each other. And overall, seems like just like very good community. Trying to kill this angel as I talk about Minecraft. Not my fault that you get stabbed. They're in my way. Let's see, what am I doing on? Yes, Hermitcraft. Does anyone else watch Hermitcraft? Oh yeah, fun fact. While I was eating breakfast, I believe it was an Exuma Void Hermitcraft episode eating breakfast. Someone was walking by. They're like, oh my god, is that Hermitcraft? I'm like, yeah. Because you can find other Hermit fans in the wild. Who knew? There you are, horse. Come here. I've been looking for you. So while I was watching a Ren Dog video as I travel from village to village to find some more blacksmiths, I have come across something amazing. I have come across a stronghold. So now we have the ability to go to the end. Once we acquire Eye of Enders. Yes, that is what it's called. Ooh, nice, nice. Okay, so first things first, we shall go just like so. Then I shall make a nice little hole for the horse. Horsey, come here. Okay, just like so. We make this hole bigger, because we gotta have some blocks to build with. You can stay there. And now we shall climb this water straight up. I spy. Alright. Chest. Okay. Notice how be careful where I step. Don't wanna die. Okay. Just like so. I think I'm gonna hop over here. Okay, so that's the portal. Okay. Hoppity hoppity hop. Okay. Just like so. The bridge up here. Over here. A bane of arthropods 4, power 4, some books, paper. Ooh, smithing temple. High armor. High armor. At least we have infinite books now. Yes, there is the other chest. I think it was under this block. Yeah. Another smithing template. And then we need to sleep. Hope I don't fall to my death. That would be really sad. Okay, that's good. I shall leave that there in case I die. Okay. So I'm gonna bring this with me. Okay, this way. Hoppity hoppity hop. Lay down like so. Bridge over here. Hop, 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 hop. And I don't have a pickaxe because mine broke. I mean, good enough, right? I'm out of blocks. Let's see, what do I have to work with? I'll just go back down. So, with my newly acquired dirt blocks, I am going over here. And we have another chest. Ooh, iron. Yes. Okay, let's see. Pull this out. And here's the top. Ooh, iron leggings. Nice. Yeah, we are up just like so. Ooh, I don't. Yes, I have nothing over there. So we just bridge over. Just like so. Ooh, gold, apples, ender pearls. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, then we go just like so. Not gonna have enough yet again. Darn. Okay, just like so. And no! Ah, shit. I should have known better. And I didn't. Write down the quartz. So, well, I guess I shall travel all the way back, lose all my stuff, and get in, and probably the horse too. I suppose this is where I shall end the episode, I suppose. Until next time, bye-bye!